Telepan TV. Today what we're going to make for you are those things that you get every time you come into Telepan, the Gougeres. Because I love serving them at the restaurant because they're nice and elegant in a way, but very yummy, and they have a nice little surprise which I'll show you a little bit at the end what exactly that is. So to get started, it's a basic pâte à choux recipe, which is this sort of a pastry dough that you would use to make things like cream puffs. And so at this point, we're going to make it more savory by not adding a little sugar that you would to a cream puff. But here it's basically the same. I'll take about a cup of water and about 4 tablespoons of butter, and I'm bringing that up to a boil. And I'm going to add flour to it, lower the heat, and then I'm going to stir. Just constantly stir in the flour. And it'll incorporate, make like a dough. You see it's coming together nicely. It's about a cup and 2 tablespoons of flour I've added to it. You want to make sure the heat's on low to medium. You don't want it to burn. But what you're looking for is to cook it enough that it doesn't taste raw when you add the cheese to it or when you cook it further. So what you're looking for here, see how it's coming together nicely and sort of rubbery? And it's not quite sizzling yet at the bottom. You want to hear the sizzle. That's what I love about cooking. It's not just sight and taste, but it's also sound. Certain sounds you get when you know things are ready. And so I'm just going to mix this, keep working it for a few minutes. And I'm starting to hear the sizzle. Now what we're starting to see here is that it's starting to get a little shiny. So, just a little. Still needs a little more work. Now you'll see it's just about to start glistening and the sizzle's happening lightly. And you can see that some of it's actually starting to stick, and that's a good sign. But you don't want it to stick. Alright, so we're going to take this over to the mixer. It's nice and ready. Plop it into the mixing bowl. We're going to have the panel attachment. Still warm like this, we're going to start to add in 1 egg at a time. You want the eggs to blend in really well, so you don't want to put them all in at one time, you just do 1 at a time. It takes a little bit of time, but you want to make sure that they're each well blended in. Every once in a while, just move it in there so it gets a chance to blend in well. So. Classically, you could add Gruyere cheese to it, but we got some good cloth-bound cheddar here that we use, American cheese. I'm just going to slide that in. And then just with your spatula, just mix it in a little more. Make sure it's all mixed in well. It'd be nice, the chunks of cheddar cheese in there. Get a lot of good flavor. Nail them out with a spoon onto a plate, or you can put it onto a pastry bag. We're going to do here. So you can make little puffs. Depending on the size, this could make about 4 dozen of them. Good amount for a party. Movie night at home. So what I like to do is to keep the paper from coming up is just dab a little of the Gougere onto your tray. piping them out. So as you pipe them, right before you lift them, stop at the pressure. At this point, what we like to do here is take a little water, just dab the top, push down the points. So, and that'll help it glisten a little. And also help, because we're going to put a little coarse salt on top. Then I'm going to pop them into 325-degree convection oven or 350 at home. Might be wanting to put it into a 350 oven. That's going to go for about 25 minutes. So the Gougeres are about ready. So now what you do is just let them sit in the oven, open the door, and let them sit in the oven for about 12 minutes to really dry them out well. So there they are. Nice and puffy. Nice dry center. The thing you want to do is, like right now, you could serve them, right? Or you can make the shoe up and leave them on the tray, put them in the refrigerator until you need them. So they take about a half hour, so a half hour before you do them. Or, as we do with Telepans, we bake them ahead of time. And then we take our secret cheese sauce and we put some inside there so that when you bite into it, some extra cheesy goodness. Secrets in the squeeze bottle, a little cheesy addition to an already cheesy puff. So there you have it, folks, the Telepan Gougere, Telepan TV. See you next time.